They were hidden in desert caves for over 2,000 years, sealed in clay jars and untouched by human hands. The Dead Sea Scrolls contain the earliest known copies of the Bible, but also texts that never made it in. Texts about angels, giants, even the end of the world. What exactly did we find in those caves? And more importantly, what have we not been told? It's 1947. A young Bedouin shepherd throws a stone into a cave near the Dead Sea and hears something break. What he finds changes everything. Ancient scrolls, perfectly preserved, stored in sealed jars. Soon, scholars descend on the caves of Qumran. Over 900 manuscripts will eventually be discovered. Biblical texts, apocalyptic visions, and books that were never supposed to be seen. The scrolls are written in Hebrew, Aramaic, and Greek. Some are near identical to today's Old Testament. Others are completely unknown. Key categories: biblical texts, earliest versions of Genesis, Isaiah, Psalms. Non-canonical texts, like the Book of Enoch, Jubilees, and the War Scroll. Community rules, writings from the Essenes, a radical Jewish sect that may have authored the scrolls. Apocalyptic writings, prophecies of a cosmic war between the sons of light and sons of darkness. But then there's the Copper Scroll, a treasure map written on metal, pointing to gold and silver hidden across Israel. And to this day, no one has found it. Here's where things get strange. Some texts found in the caves reference characters the Bible barely mentions. The Nephilim, giants born of angels and humans. The Watchers, fallen angels who taught humans forbidden knowledge. The Apocryphal Scrolls, eerily aligned with Revelation, but far older. As you hear this, you might start to wonder, who decided what stayed in the Bible and what didn't? After the scrolls were discovered, they were quickly locked away, access restricted to just a few elite scholars. For decades, much of the material remained unpublished. Rumors spread that the Catholic Church and Israeli authorities were suppressing scrolls that challenged biblical doctrine. One scroll, they say, described a Messiah who suffers and dies, 200 years before Jesus. Another hinted at a divine mother figure, erased from canon. And some researchers claim there's evidence of multiple messiahs, one priestly, one royal, one apocalyptic. The scrolls challenge the idea of a single, unified biblical tradition. They show a time when multiple versions of the faith existed, fighting for dominance. Some believed in reincarnation, some believed in war, others believed in preparing for the end of days. The sons of light will rise. He will appear in the clouds. The teacher of righteousness will return. These aren't just old scrolls. They're a mirror of belief systems we were never meant to remember. The Dead Sea Scrolls give us the earliest glimpse into biblical history, but they also hint at something deeper, more fragmented, more human. So the next time you open a Bible, remember, there's another version of the story, one that was buried and may still be unfolding. What do you think was left out, and why? Let me know in the comments. And if this blew your mind, wait until you hear about the Book of Enoch, the banned Bible chapter that says angels walked among us.